yet.
Which one is having a shout?
He should have a shout.
You're talking about the top contender.
He should. That's the thing. It's a have a shout.
No, that's not having a shout.
If Raphinha goes ahead, winning the UCL, winning the La Liga, and maybe the Copa del Rey on the conversation.
That's a treble.
Yeah, then he should win it.
Then Raphinha should win it without individual contribution. Let's just say we'll put the statistics out there, and Mohammed Salah is better off in terms of individual contributions. It's
an individual award.
Yes, and that's what Ballon d'Or is.
If Salah's stats individually are better than anybody else, then why not?
Because
trophies are important.
Trophies are important. We accept.
Which is something that they consider when they are giving out the Ballon d'Or.
That is the problem. Who are those people voting?
It is a criteria. They are not just voting. Criteria are given to them.
Criteria are given to them?
Yes, they are.
Like what kind of criteria? This one.
I am not a voter.
This one ought to win the trophy.
One major criteria I know is the fact that the player must have been individually good to help his team to major trophies.
Trophies, okay.
Which is the UEFA Champions League.
No, so the UEFA Champions League is not the only major trophy.
It's a major
trophy. It's a major trophy, but it's not the only one.
Okay, which other one is considered though? The Copa America.
The Premier League is a major trophy, isn't it? The La Liga is a major trophy. How many English
Premier League players have been in that conversation to winning it?
How many what?
How many Premier League players after winning the Premier League have had a shot to go winning it?
The problem is because it's been a Lionel Messi, Ronaldo era. That is the problem. That's where the problem comes in.
Messi and Ronaldo era. Who else won it?
Let's go back to 2018 when Modric won the Ballon d'Or. He won the Champions League that year, yeah? 2018.
Yeah,
I think he won the Champions League that year.
I think he did too.
Now, let's look at the stats. There were many guys who had the stats than Modric, but he won the Ballon d'Or in 2018, right? What was the major criteria that was considered?
They simply said he was individually good at helping his team to the title. And now,
let's not forget, you only got to the final of the World Cup. You didn't win it.
I talked about votes.
Okay.
I'm not a party to voting.
Okay.
I don't like voting.
There's no other way to decide it. Who have to vote for
I am sorry. If you have the stats in front of you, then why not you just pick somebody because we know the stats?
Okay.
Tell us that you're basing it on stats.
I will be okay.
When you vote, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a party to vote because I feel like people will go get their friends, or that is normal voting. But here, people will still vote for players that they like because you're my teammates.
Doesn't that tell you that there are no clear-cut criteria given to the voters?
There are clear-cut criteria.
If there are clear-cut criteria, then definitely there are some voting. Let me give you, for instance,
tell me.
When Ousmane finished 8th in the Ballon d'Or ranking, the Nigerian who voted gave Ousmane 5 points. Are you telling me that Ousmane was worthy of 5 points? If there are clear-cut criteria, for instance, individual contributions, for instance, the trophies you've won, the level of the trophies you've won, the cadre and all of that, do you think Ousmane was worthy of 5 points if they actually consider those criteria? Because the Nigerian who voted gave Ousmane 5 points.
If Ousmane, now I have a problem with Nigerians as well. Just because I know why I'm going there.
Okay.
Just because you're my brother doesn't mean I have to vote for you.
Okay.
If you do not meet up to the criteria.
Agreed.
Now, I have to put that out there.
Yeah.
Ousmane, yes, did win the Scudetto with Napoli for the first time in 30 years.
Yeah.
Good enough. That's a league title, and it's good enough.
Yeah.
They got to, I think, a semi-final of the Champions League season.
With Napoli. I think they faced, it was AC Milan that knocked them out.
Yeah, in the semi-final, I think. Quarter of the semi-final.
Yeah, semis.
Yeah.
Semis,
then who won it that season?
I think it was Real Madrid.
Thank you.
Was
it that season Real Madrid won or Inter Man City?
No, Man City won it because it was Inter Man City final, yeah.
Thank you. So who won the Ballon d'Or that year?
Who won the Ballon d'Or that year? Who? Was it
Lionel Messi?
I think it was Messi now.
I can't
remember. What's the point?
But what I'm trying to say is, if Victor Osimhen had gone on to winning the
Champions League that year,
he
would have merited a 5 points.
5 points would have been more. Would have been more than 5 points.
Good. No. I think at this point in time,
the Nigerian that voted for him thought he did wonders and gave him 5 points.
Yeah.
Which is okay enough.
Okay.
But the other persons that won also did quite well for their respective
and
clubs.
there are people who also gave the winner 5 points.
It's what it is.
The point here is, if criteria are strictly considered, then there should be a committee that says, no, based on the criteria we've laid out, Ousmane is not worthy of 5 points. Because there are guys who probably
Ousmane was worthy of 5 points.
You think?
Yeah.
If they are laid out criteria, if they are laid out criteria individually,
yes, individually, yes. Ousmane deserves that 5 points that season. Yes.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it closely.
Let's look at it.
I don't know. The stats or the records, the issue are failing me right now. Because if you want to look at it closely, yes, Ousmane won the Scudetto.
Yeah.
What else did he win?
Was the highest goal scorer as well in the league that season as well.
What else did he win?
Basically that.
So what are we saying?
So
who won the Ballon d'Or? Who won the Ballon d'Or?
Because
so what makes him merit the 5 points? Because again, before you merit the 5 points,
individually stood out in the entire league.
Good.
And then won the league, was chief architect himself and Skelia.
Good.
Getting all the way to win it. So
This is it. If they are laid out criteria and they're strictly followed, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at somebody, because again, if you want to look at it closely, before you are given 5 points, it means you have absolutely ticked all the boxes of the criteria.
Which did, because he won a major trophy.
Which he didn't.
He
didn't because it will be more than the Scudetto. No, he didn't.
I'm sorry.
It will be more than the Scudetto.
The Scudetto is a major trophy.
It is, but
a major
in the case of having 5 points, it's more than the Scudetto.
I'm sorry.
It has to be. Yeah,
no.
You have to have major contributions in many of the television. No, he didn't.
He did.
In the Champions League, how many goals?
In the Champions League, he was also influential. He helped them get to the semi-final where they did lose.
I'm forgetting that he didn't play in the first leg, so because of injury. So in the second leg, how many goals did he score?
Are you only talking about the first leg of the semi-final and not the group stages? Where
No. We are considering all of that. I am considering all of that.
Here.
For the record, Ousmane, if you're watching this, I don't have a problem with me. I'll give you 10 points, But I'm trying to make a point here. So Ousmane and Ousmane fans, I do not have a problem with you guys. Me, I'll give you more than 5 points, yeah? But the point is, for you to have 5 points, you have to tick all the boxes. And now, beyond your domestic league.
Reliance,
which means, let me land my point.
I want you to. I don't want you to.
Let me land my point.
I want you to.
No, hold on. Let me land my point. The point I'm making here is that for you to have the 5 points, there ought to be, you ought to have ticked all the boxes, which is more than a domestic trophy. And if that is the case, Ousmane was given 5 points by the Nigerian journalists who voted.
If we can remember,
it simply means that they are not strictly.
Who won that year's Ballon d'Or?
They are not.
We have to get that right.
Could you check?
Who won the Ballon d'Or?
Your regular host is not doing camera duties. You can check it for us.
Who won before we continue with this conversation? Who won that year's Ballon d'Or?
Give me my phone. Give me my phone. My phone is there. Give me my phone.
I think it was.
Give me my phone. That was the Ballon d'Or. When Man City won the Champions League. Ballon d'Or winners. Ballon d'Or. Where are you?
Man City won 2 seasons ago, so that was the year.
And why did Man City win the Champions League? Sorry.
That was 2 years ago. 2 seasons ago, I guess.
Sorry. Where are you? Okay, so let's see. 2023. That's Messi now. Was that not Messi?
I wasn't a party to Messi winning.
Karim Benzema won it in 2022.
No, that was before. That was after. That was when he left. The next season was Man City winning the
and 2023 was Messi that won it.
Yeah, so I wasn't a party to Messi winning the Ballon d'Or that season as well.
And people gave Messi 5 points. Doesn't that tell you that criteria is either there are no criteria or criteria are not strictly followed?
There are criteria, but I talked about it being a popularity contest between Messi and Ronaldo. When people hear Messi and Ronaldo, that is all they think about.
But that means criteria are not strictly followed. They're not strictly followed.
I feel like even the organizers feel when they consign Messi, Ronaldo, no put hand, come on hand.
It's still the same thing.
So I am saying
back to what I'm saying. That criteria are not strictly followed. Criteria
are there. They are laid down criteria. But now it matters. The point now in this conversation is if they are strictly followed. Whenever the Ballon d'Or list is released, there are criteria that follows the list of names. Okay. So that's what I was telling you that when the list comes out this year, kindly check out the criteria.
Now here's the thing.
Because to be laid out,
I just remember something.
But they are not strictly followed by the organizers
and even by the voters.
It's simply what it is.
So if they are not followed, who says UCL winning or winning the UCL should be the major reason why we should win the Champions League?
How many players?
Salah is a strong contender over Raphinha, over every other person.
Stop shouting. How many? Oh yes, you are. How many of these players? How many of these players that have won the Ballon d'Or didn't win the UCL?
How many of them?
Yes.
It goes back to what I've said before.
No, it goes to what I've said before. Why the UCL? I am saying
there are few. If I can remember,
how many of the
it's been a long
over the last decade.
It's been a Lionel Messi. It's been a Lionel Messi.
And in between then, the other persons that won it didn't.
Coincidentally, they happen to come from Real Madrid. Coincidentally, they happen to come from coincidentally, they have to come from Real Madrid. The team that wins the UCL.
They did win the UCL.
Yes, I am saying they win.
It's a major criteria because that's what they look at it.
It's just a coincidence.
That's what they mean. And that's why I think we talked about the whole shots not given to the AFCON because they don't consider it as a major tournament because they don't feel like the AFCON is major, and that's what Jamie Carragher was looking at. That's
a different fight between me, you, and Jamie Carragher. We'll come back to that one.
My point in that very conversation is, I don't think he should have said that the AFCON isn't a major tournament because it is major, right? It is a major tournament. But what he said about people not considering it when it comes to for Ballon d'Or, that is what he meant, and I think I agree with that as well.
At least something we can agree.
Yeah.
No problem. So, we agree with Jamie Carragher on that one.
Yes.
But Dorcas, think about this. Coincidentally, many of the guys who have won the Ballon d'Or, post Ronaldo, Messi, have all come from a club that is typical to winning the Champions League.
But they did win the Champions League.
Yeah, they did win the Champions League.
That's very
important. It's just about that.
And that's why
that the Champions League should be a major decider.
That is why I asked you, who else have won the Ballon d'Or?
And I just told you why it happens like that.
And so if Salah doesn't win the UCL and Raphinha goes on to win the UCL with more goals even scored after scoring 11 goals out of 10 games,
what if Salah wins the UCL but doesn't win the La Liga?
Salah is not there.
No, I mean, what if Raphinha wins the UCL, doesn't win the La Liga? Just the UCL.
Whoever wins it, they will give him a higher shout.
So just because of the UCL,
that's how.
Oh my goodness!
That's how it has worked over the years.
No. That's. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna have to end it here because this fight is gonna continue for long. So let us know what you think. Is Salah still a major contender for the UEFA? Sorry. Talk so much about UCL. If Salah is a major contender for the Ballon d'Or, with or without the UCL, should we shake hands?
Oh, we should.
Are you sure?
We should.
One
Absolutely.
Game. One game.
Football without violence.
Bye.